All right, guys, it is a Tuesday, which means it's back to the kitchen. Marianne from Max Meals joins us once again. We're going back to the kitchen again with my great-grandmother's recipes. Holidays are coming up, which means it's time for cookies. Yay. So we've got some banana chocolate chip cookies we're going to make and ginger cookies. The ginger cookie recipe is about 150 years old.
Love that.
Oh, it's going to be great. We're going to start with the banana chocolate chip cookies. Here's what you need. The ingredients right there. Flour, baking powder, some salt, some baking soda, of course, some bananas, some lard, yeah, for real, sugar, eggs, chips, and some vanilla. Let's get to it. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and muddle up the bananas. So it's okay if they're a little soft and a little dark, right?
Yeah, you want them that way. And you can go ahead and start mashing them up. Put your hands in it.
It's my favorite part of cooking, y'all. And you want about a cup of these. The recipe will be right on the website for you, but you want about a cup of bananas. All right, so we've got the bananas mixed. Now, full disclosure, we are following the recipe just like I'm hoping you will at home as well, so this is going to be a little fun.
Very fun.
All right, next thing is we're going to blend together the shortening and the sugar. So let's go ahead and dump that in there.
Okay.
All right. Let me just throw that out there.
And you'll see it's real moist.
We need chocolate chips.
Chocolate chips.
So here, take that.
We are definitely following this to the letter.
Okay. I don't want to chop up the chips too much, so go ahead and dump that in.
All right, here we go.
And then we're going to sift in the dry ingredients.
Sift it. Sift it. Sift it. That's right.
Hey, look, Mom, I'm sifting. I'm sifting.
Okay. And I'll trade with you. You want to go ahead and start?
Yep, I'll just toss that right there.
Mixing that in.
And then I think we dump in the bananas.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. My mother was a huge Elvis fan.
Now, here's the question. Oh, we just dropped by teaspoon. All right.
Got our trusty little pan.
Well, I mixed the batter. Do you want to lick the beater?
You know, I'll pass.
Super good.
I mean, it is.
Salmonella be darned. Those would be nice sized cookies too.
They are.
So this recipe clearly is going to make a whole lot of cookies, by the way, a whole party.
Oh, yeah.
And this, again, I love the budget friendliness of these kinds of things. This is only a few bucks worth of ingredients. You got some bananas, a bag of chocolate chips, some flour, some lard, and that's about it.
Right.
Now, what if we have too much? I mean, we can put them in a freezer or whatever, right?
You sure can.
Okay.
Now, at my house, there are never too many cookies. But if you make too many, you can put them in a Ziploc bag.
All right, so we're going to cook these at 375 for 13 minutes. Here we go. Let me grab these.
All right.
We've got the oven all ready to go. There's one. There's two. Just like Nan Nan made it, and we say those magic words. Hey, Google, set timer for 13 minutes.
Sure, 13 minutes, starting now.
It's time. Let's see how they came out. Here we go. Nan Nan's cookies. These are banana chocolate chip. Oh, look at that. Banana chocolate chip cookies. Look at that. We're going to put these on the rack and cool, but we're not done baking. Up next, the ginger cookies that are recipe 150 years old. Yeah, it's awesome. All right, guys, welcome back to a Tasty Tuesday. Marianne from Max Meals. We're continuing our series in cooking like Nan Nan did, my great-grandmother. So we made some cookies earlier, which came out hopefully awesome. But up next, this is a ginger cookie recipe. Now, this is actually Aunt Ada's recipe. That is my great-grandmother's Aunt Ada. So here's what you need. Sugar, molasses, lard. Gotta love that in the 1800s. Hot water, baking soda, salt, ginger, cinnamon, and some flour.
Yes.
The first thing, and by the way, guys, we are going to be reading this off her recipe because we don't know. But she says melt the lard. Marianne, could you handle the melting of the lard?
I can certainly do that. This won't take but a second.
All right, so go ahead and bring that big old fat vat of lard over. And Nan Nan says to go ahead and add the sugar, a cup of hot water, molasses. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. And a little bit of baking soda. That's going to help the rising, correct?
It is.
All right, we're going to put that aside for just a second. And we've got to add a bunch of flour. And again, the recipe is right on the website. Go ahead.
All right.
It calls for about 6 cups total. So I'll go ahead and start sifting. Guys, I think we are good to go. So the next step is going to be, there we go. The next step is going to be roll these guys out.
Wow, this is so thick.
That's how you do it at home, dog.
It really is. This is the best part. Imagine your kids, they have their own.
Marion, while you do that, I'm going to handle the difficult duties. Okay, so once you've got it down to kind of just a pliable dough, it's time to cut the cookies, put them on the cookie sheet. You can use Pam. You probably don't want to use olive oil, but we used, in this case, some coconut oil. Just kind of smear that on so it doesn't stick. All right, let's go ahead and scoop those out.
Yes.
And you want to give them a little space because they're going to go ahead and expand just a little bit. So you want to give them a little bit of space. All right, so we've got the 2 pans full. Of course, we continue to re-roll the dough and cut some more. But in the meantime, let's put these in 350 for about 13 minutes is where these are going to cook, according to Nan Nan anyway. 1 and 2. Hey, Google, set timer for 14 minutes.
All right, 14 minutes, and we're starting now.
Like he said. Speaking of cookies, it's time to get the gingerbread cookies out. Quick, to the cooking hole. Oh, look at that. Nan Nan's, well, Aunt Ada's gingerbread cookies. Oh, we're gonna let these cool, and then it's time to go to the eating table to try them out. All right, y'all, so we have gone from the cooking hole to the eating table. This is a 150-year-old recipe just like Nan Nan made it. Oh yeah, outstanding. We've gone ahead and paired these cookies with what? Almond milk, because it's healthy that way. You ready to try these things, Marianne?
I'm so ready.
Here we go. This is the ginger cookie.
And the banana.
Oh, I love that. Hold on. Nan Nan, you had your stuff together.
You did.
So
love
that. Bon appetit.